Alright guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, my name is Samuel Joshua and this is 𝐬𝐴 Logistics. So what you want to do is to subscribe to my YouTube channel if this is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel. And if you are a return subscriber, thank you for still staying tuned. Thank you for still watching my videos whenever I upload any helpful content like this. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing us a detailed video on how we can calculate our shipping cost and how we can know a certain cost of 1 CBM for those of us that want to ship through seal shipping. Okay, we all know that the cost of air cargo, express and normal cargo is on the high side right now, and it is somehow expensive. So we prefer using some seal shipping. I've already gotten some questions from my students asking me to do a very special video on how they can do some calculations regarding their seal shipping cost, how they can know the cost, how they can know the breakdown. Yes, it is very much possible you use to save costs, right? You can save costs by you doing seal shipping. So in this video, this is what I'm going to be showing you. Also, what the first step you want to do is to ask your shipping agent how much are they charging per CBM. So once you've already know the correct amount and the actual amount they are charging you for 1 CBM, this is what we are going to be using to do our calculation. And another thing you want to know is the height, the weight and the length of the product you want to ship. All right, it's not a must your item must be up to 1 kg before you can ship those items. All right, there's something we call group shipping. Okay, you can use group shipping to ship your item. All right, so in this video, this is what I'm going to be teaching you, what 1 CBM look like, the complete video, and also how you can do your breakdown. All right, so before I dive into the screen again to show you how it works, kindly do well to like that video, share it and subscribe. It is very, very important. And most especially, if you need a verified Alipay account, you can DM me. I have one or two for sale. I can sell them for you. We sell the verified Alipay account. And if you want to join my procurement course on how you can start making 10x3 money of your money when it comes to procurement, yes, I have the complete course now. You can do what to reach me live on my WhatsApp. So let's dive into my screen right now to show you the complete video. So all right guys, before we can go properly into the video, I would like to tell you what CBM simply means, and this is my simple definition for a CBM, right? So CBM stands for a cubic meter. All right, it is a metric unit of volume that describe how much space your consignment take. What is consignment? This is your item, your goods. All right, if you want to recalculate it to imperial units, use the following quotation. Okay, so now this is the quotation. If you are recalculating it to an imperial unit, now 1 CBM is equal to 1 meter in 3 places, and it will give you 35.3147 cubic feet. Now you are still going to be finding it hard to understand it. I'm still going to be showing you a detailed video on what you need to know regarding CBM. This is just a simple definition for those of us who are just being introduced to CBM for the very first time. Maybe you've already get used to normal air cargo shipping using express normal cargo to ship. Now this is seal shipping. Okay, so it is the most cheapest form of shipping. Okay, so now don't worry about recalculating these units, though you can easily change them in the container volume calculator. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you 2 different methods. I'm going to be using 2 different methods to calculate, which you can also use as well. So don't worry guys, that is what you need to know regarding CBM. maybe when we get to the calculation aspect. So now the next thing is how you can calculate your CBM. I've already taught you how to know your CBM, and the next thing now is to calculate. Now calculating CBM for one carton is extremely easy. Okay, it is extremely easy. I'm not having a blackboard. I would have even draw it out and show you how you can easily get it. But however, I believe this is the best method to use this guy here. So now all you have to do is multiply all the dimension of your box, including the length, width and the height. Now how do you do this? I made mention of you getting the CBM price. That's the first thing from the shipping company you want to use. Secondly, you get the weight, the width and the height. This is the three things you need to get for you to get the calculation and the weight for your CBM. And how do you get it? Once you are buying from a Chinese supplier, the Chinese supplier will be the one to provide this for you. After they've packed your item inside the box, they will give you the length, the measurements of all the products you are buying. I hope you understand my detailed explanation now. Now let's quickly move further. Once you know the CBM of a single carton, you can easily find the total volume of your consignment. All you have to do is multiply this value by the quantity of the carton. Okay, total volume is CBM quantity. Now you are still going to be finding it a very bit complicated. Don't worry, the video I'll be showing you after this will explain a very detailed video and a very detailed ways you can use to know and calculate 1 CBM. And after the video, I'm going to be showing you the proper way to do the calculation just in this video. Now this is a very simple video of the simple picture of what I mean by the calculation I just did now: the width, the length and the height. So once you do the 3 calculations, that is what you need to calculate your CBM, all right, and to calculate your total weight. Okay, this is what I mean. After you calculate after you weigh the 1 carton, which I just show you now, let's assume this calculation is based on assumption. All right, now let's say the weight is just for 35 kg. Let's assume it's based on assumption. Now the third one says divide on how many boxes you want to ship. For example, your shipments can consist of 20 boxes of identical shape and weight. Now let's assume this is 20 boxes you are shipping. Now this is how you are going to be calculating the CBM. Okay, so now you are going to be calculating it for 50, 80 and 60. So once you do your calculation, you will definitely arrive at 0.27 cubic meters. All right, now let's proceed. Calculate the total volume of your consignment. Okay, now this is a rough estimation that I did, but let me just show you this video and you are going to be understanding what I fully mean by all the calculations I'm doing. Then after the video, we are going to be doing our calculation again.
So one of the most popular questions is how does 1 CBM looks like in sea shipments? One of the common dimensions or one of the common units we use is CBM. 1 CBM represents 1 cubic meter. What you are seeing here is 1 CBM worth of goods. So when your agent says for each CBM you pay this amount, this is a visual presentation of what 1 CBM look like. So on 1 CBM, you are looking at the length of your item is 100 centimeters. The width of the item will be another 100 centimeters, and the breadth of the item will be 100 centimeters. When you multiply those 3, you get 1 cubic meter. So you don't have to pay 1 CBM for each item. Maybe you have just this item. One of these boxes worth 0.03 CBM. So if your supplier says it is worth 0.03 CBM, you pay only That you multiply by the rate for 1 CBM, and that is what you pay. Or you can say these three items are worth 0.1 CBM. So if your supplier is charging you maybe $300 per CBM, multiply this 0.1 CBM by $300 and you pay how much? $30. So this is just a brief video showing a visual presentation of what 1 CBM looks like in air shipping. So if your supplier says, or your agent says 1 CBM is $300, it means you are shipping the whole of this to pay 1 CBM. So yes, sorry, I said in C shipment. CBM is in C shipment. It demonstrates, or it talks about the volume or the space your goods take in one container. So this is what a typical 1 CBM of goods look like. It's a lot. So yeah, that is it. Have a good day.
Alright guys, you are welcome back after you've already watched that video. I believe you know how it looks like now and the measurements and what 1 CBM should look like. Now let's quickly, this is a rough calculation with what I showed you and what I'm going to be practicing so you can get it. Now the first thing you want to do before even saying you want to do any seal shipping is to confirm the price per CBM. Well, now you see what how big, how wide 1 CBM is with the video I show you. Now you ask the shipping company you want to use, how much is 1 CBM? Now based on assumption, like I always say, let's assume 1 CBM is just 90,000 naira. Okay, that's the first thing you want to confirm. You jot that down. So now what you should ask from your supplier is the measurement of the product after they've done the packing. Okay, like I said in the video I show you, like I said that you are going to be getting your measurement of the length, the weight and the height. That is what you need after they've already calculate your supplier have already packed the item together. Okay, after they've packed it, they've packed everything inside the carton. This is the measurement they should be giving you. Okay, so now after you've already gotten your length, weight and height, based on assumption, let's assume our weight is just 20. Let's assume the length of the box, the carton, is 20 and the weight is just 15 and the height is 35. Okay, in seal shipping, the size is what we use to calculate the money you are going to be spending and not the kg. Okay, that's another thing I need you to understand so you won't get it complicated. The way they calculate in seal shipping is quite different from air. Okay, so now let's do our calculation. So you are going to be dividing everything by 100. Now the first one says length is divided by 100. Once you divide the length we do gives us 20. Okay, you are going to divide it by 100 and 100, once you divide it by 100, it will give you 0.2. okay, and the weight is 15. You divide it by 100 again, it will give you 0.15. The height is 35. You divide it by 100, it should give you 0.35. That's 35. So you are now going to multiply the total what you are getting for after you've already divided it by 100. You multiply the three together and whatever it gives you is the weight of your CBM. Now this is not going to be up to 1 CBM and this is based, our calculation is based on assumption, right? And they are charging us for 90,000 per just 1 CBM. So whatever that calculation gives you is what you are going to be paying. Okay, now you might not find it understanding yet. Let me quickly break it down by using a CBM calculator. There are some apps you can use to do your CBM calculator. Okay, now go to your Play Store or App Store, go and download any CBM calculator. For the sake of us using an iOS, go to your App Store and download this type of app calculator, CBM calculator rather. So this is one of the app that I love most. This is the logo here. You can see the logo here. This is what we have here. This is the logo of the app I want to use. So now you click on this guy here. So your length, I told you your length is very, very important. Okay, so let's say the length of this item is 25, and let's say the weight, all right, or the weight, how do they call it now, is let's say 15, and the height, let's say the height is what do we use as the height? Let me use 26, and the total kg, like once they weigh the item, the total kg it gives you, let me say 35 kg. Okay, so this app is approximately going to do the calculations for you directly, and this is what you should be getting if you are using some cartons. Your total kg, your total what's it called, your total kg for the carton, your cbm, your cubic meters, sorry, your cubic meter should give you 622. All right, so now if you are using, let me sweep to this guy, if you are using this, it should give you 20 feet if it is reefer. And if you are using, that's why I love this guy, it's going to give you 20 feet if you are using a open carton. Okay, so we have the different this thing here. You can see that I'm swiping, so, and it's going to be giving you the real measurement. If I'm to swipe here, it will give you the real measurement here, which is 617. If I'm to swipe to another one here, it will give me 623. The essence of doing this thing is so the shipping company will not be able to cheat you. They won't be able to overcharge you once you've already know your own calculation yourself. All right, so if you find this video helpful in one way or the other, kindly like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So that is what you want to know about how to calculate your total cost when you are using seal shipping. I will definitely see you in my next video.